हेलो हाय एवरीवन। कैसे हैं आप लोग? हाउ आर यू? हाउ इज एवरीवन? मैं एक बार मैं टेस्ट कर लेता हूं माइक। आई होप एवरीवन इज एबल टू लिसन टू मी। वेलकम टू द संडे live stream. I was supposed to do the stream a bit late, but मैं जल्दी आया because massive news, by massive news. We have to discuss this news. People who are watching on Twitter, thanks for joining there as well. Do join in on my YouTube channel. I'll be able to take your comments right away. Ritin is here. Thank you so much. United के लिए एकदम वक्त बदल गया. जज्बात बदल गए. Yeah, I mean that's the situation right now. I think we're going to discuss that situation today as well. Intro is cool. Oh, thank you so much. Long time no see. Long time no see नहीं. मैंने कल live stream किया था. I had a very fun session with Darshan. और अभी I've been working on a new video since last 7 days. So that's coming tomorrow, guys. If people haven't tuned in, definitely new video is coming up tomorrow. Tabhi I was busy, but yesterday I did a stream. If you want to check out, yesterday we did a very fun stream with Darshan from Liverpool guy. That Liverpool guy. We created a Liverpool squad without any Liverpool players. We talked about all the underrated players. So yeah, definitely do it. Check it out. Krishanu, thank you so much. The Discord server link is pinned in the chat already. If you have not joined the Discord server, please consider joining the Discord server. It's a thriving community. A lot of different fans from different clubs. You'll get perspectives. Kafi discussion hai, kafi active server. Please do join the link. So, what are we discussing today? What are we discussing today? We are discussing the latest development that has happened with Gyokeres. We're going to discuss Mbuemo, why the deal is not happening, what's the factor that's preventing this deal to go forward. हम उस पे भी आएंगे. But definitely something that I wanted to let you guys know is 252 subscribers done on YouTube. Thank you so much for the support that you guys have shown. 248 more to go for 500 subscribers. Do join the Discord link, Discord server, and link is pinned in the chat. Thank you so much, and tomorrow, and definitely again, just to letting you everyone know कि कल एक नया video आ रहा है. New video coming out tomorrow. Stay tuned. And a certain section of fan base would love that video, so definitely stay tuned for that. Hemant Varna, what's up with Gyokeres? Yes, we're going to talk about the Gyokeres deal. I'm just going to take some few comments and then we'll kickstart right away because I have some unpopular opinions and some hot takes as well. Also in this stream, we're going to take a look at if Gyokeres is like INEOS deprioritizes Gyokeres. Who are the potential striker options we might have today, right? So I think let's take a look at that. Also, there is links with Ekitike, but I wouldn't still go there because it's still valuation talks. So I might not have included in the list of potential realistic signings, but we're going to talk about that. Average Foodie, Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Ajbay. How are you? I'm happy we are getting quality replacement of Yusuf Fofana in Monaco, and that's Paul Pogba. Only worst part is French experts are criticizing this move. Um, I know why they're criticizing this move. I know you're a massive Monaco fan, and big up to you, man. I would love to see more Liga this season. But with Paul Pogba, right? Um, Out of football since 2 years, we might see a different Paul Pogba. Who knows? The quality is there. It's all there in the mind, right? If you have the mental strength, you can perform in any league, no matter how many years you have come back from. Maybe Monaco is a good stepping stone for. I think this transfer might work out for sure. I won't say for sure, but only time will tell. But it depends, right? But definitely, I mean, if the French experts are criticizing this move, see, this is football, right? Football, anything can happen. You turn fortunes right away, and I'm going to talk about exactly the same situation that's happening with Gyokeres as well. Abhishek is here. Thank you so much. Hope you have subscribed to the channel as well, and thank you so much for joining on my streams. I really appreciate it, man. Love your comments as well. Absolutely. Tracy is here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tracy, for joining. Yes, Krishanu, do join. As Krishanu is mentioning, he's the mod here in the channel. Do join the Discord server. The link is pinned in the comment section. And everyone who's watching in Twitter, definitely do join. We're gonna talk all the topics today. भैया कहाँ पे रहते हो? I live in Canada, man. I live in Montreal. I stay in Montreal. It's summer has just started right now. So अभी भी मैं hoodie में हूँ because it's still not summer has set in. It's like still a bit cooler than expected. But I live in Canada. आप कहाँ पे रहते हो? You let me know in the comments. I think from your, if I'm not wrong, from your surname, you're Odia. अगर हो तो I'm also an Odia guy. So, Basa for oh, Maddie, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Just came to like the stream by. No worries, no worries. Thank you so much for the support. And whoever's watching the stream, please आप like करिए stream को. It definitely helps me grow. We are almost how many कितने subscribers हो गए हम लोग के 252 subscribers done till now. We are doing decently in YouTube. Touch wood. New videos are also coming. Do check them out. But जो like नहीं किए stream, just go and hit the like button. It's free but helps me, and it will help me create more content for you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, let me take our comments. Okay, Paul Pogba doing well for Monaco and making comeback in France would be wonderful chapter. I mean, the player's ceiling बहुत बड़ा था, right? But I really hope he does well, but we'll see. Just came to luck. Yeah. 9 a.m. लिखा था तो exactly no exactly what happened is मैंने 11:30 a.m. की जगह 11:30 p.m. को शेड्यूल कर दिया था. This happens, man, with the time zone thing. It really happens. Definitely. The football stories. Are, thank you so much for joining. Hope you have subscribed to the channel. Odisha ru kotu bhai. I am from Sambalpur, born in Sambalpur, but I have lived in Cuttack as well for like 10 years. So I have spent most of my childhood Odisha mein. So, and then I moved different cities for work, and now I'm in Canada. So, but thanks for joining. Thanks for your comments, man. I mean, I'm really happy. Odia folks are here in the community and in the chat. I'm really loving it. Yes, Abhishek is exactly. I know surname वही है. Thanks for joining. I really like it. Kenny Fan TV, big up Ash, came here to like. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for your support, man. Like, आप stream पे नहीं हो फिर भी you're liking the stream. Really appreciate this. Amorim has no pull in the market. No one really wants to play for him, it seems. Also, Omar Berrada needs a kick up the bun. Okay, I mean, Don, I would still hold some patience. I think what we need to do is, I'm gonna talk about Gyokeres, but what we need to absolutely do right now is be very patient with this transfer window. We fans, United fans, need to really be patient and monitor the situation, because the only thing with that would have affected or would have helped us in cracking this deal is UCL football. We don't have it. अगर हमारे पास UCL football होता, right, I'm pretty sure Gyökeres wouldn't have sniffed at Arsenal. At 27, such a prime striker, he will choose. I will talk about it. I'm going to take some more comments, but we'll come to that. We'll come to that topic. We are 24 people watching on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining. And we have close to 60 people watching on Twitter. If you haven't still joined the YouTube channel, YouTube पे आइए. I'll take your comments. सारे 60 के 60 लोग do come to YouTube to for this comment. Oh, loudmouth football is here. Bava, आओ कभी Vancouver. Absolutely, man. I mean, um, for vacation, I'm planning this year and next year, or definitely for work travels. I do travel a lot for work. So Vancouver को हुआ तो definitely I'll hit you up. Maybe अपन साथ में एक stream भी कर सकते हैं, right? So we should do it. Absolutely. आप मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड में मैनेजर बन जाओ. No, man. Max, I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan, and I would like to stay as a fan. But yeah, thanks for the comment. Osimhen 12 million कोई देगा नहीं. Shouldn't reduce his salary. Osimhen, no doubt his demands are reasonable, but no one will give that massive salary, a salary outside of Saudi. Absolutely agree, and I'll come to that. We'll see all the options. We'll see all the options. Swam is here. Thank you so much. Hi, man. अरे अंशुमन भाई इज हियर. क्या बात है भाई. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर joining the stream and commenting, man. Definitely. आप फ्री हो तो आ जाओ भाई. ग्योकेरेस वाला डिस्कस कर सकते हैं, लेकिन आप फ्री नहीं हो तो कोई दूसरे दूसरे टाइम स्ट्रीम कर सकते हैं. नो वरीज. एवरेज फूडी सऊदी को भी महंगा लग रहा है. सबको महंगा लग रहा है. द सैलरी एक्सपेक्टेशंस आर रियली रियली बैड इन माय ओपिनियन. कुशाग्रा बोल रहे हैं यूनाइटेड मैन यूनाइटेड टेक एंड्रिक ऑन लोन. Will Real Madrid send Enrique on loan? That's the whole situation, man. That is something that will be very very interesting to watch. I don't think so. We should even go for so younger players for loan because we aren't in a state. Our squad right now is not in a state to nurture such young talents right now. I think we need a solid base, a solid spine, and then integrate the youngsters. That I think that's one of the reasons we are not able to even integrate the likes of Chido Obi. He should not. Also, Garnacho's numbers are fine, but he did not reach that next level because our squad is so unstable. So there's context to it, right? We need to understand that context. Zenotron is here. Hi, thank you so much for joining, man. जो stream देख रहे हैं, just go and hit the like button. I'll really appreciate it. We have overall 100 people watching close from Twitter and YouTube. And जो Twitter पे देख रहे हैं, please do come and join. Yeah, this Gyokeres saga is confusing as fuck. Arsenal assessing strike. Yes. So let's come to this, right? मैं comments ले लेता हूँ and then we'll come to it. I remember that a Dortmund fan became manager and took them to UCL final. Wanna repeat? I am not a certified coach, but thank you so much. Starting my straight. अरे कोई नहीं. अरे कोई नहीं. मैं देखा आपका. I saw your I saw your status. Big up, man. बिंदास enjoy करो. मिड वीक में विल डू अ स्ट्रीम. आप बुलाओ, मैं आता हूँ, वरना आप आ जाना. कोई दिक्कत नहीं. बिंदास. Big up Anshuman, absolutely, man. What a guy. I love the guy, man. Absolutely. Massive. Most teams are running for striker. Strikers are at a premium. It's not like कि आप किसी और striker like कोई भी striker उठा लो. Premium strikers are also at a premium. The ones who are proven goal scorers. At potential strikers पे क्या है ना, if the likes of German Bundesliga and the Liga sides are putting so much valuation on these young prospects, this is where the clubs are absolutely hesitating. Shall we go for it or not? Abhijit is here. Thank you so much for joining. We have 21 people watching. Thank you so much. Big up Kenny. Absolutely, Kenny. Thank you so much. Mastantuano should have joined PSG ahead of Madrid since they already have Guller. This will be interesting to see. I think what Xabi Alonso will do is a lot of shuffling. I think it all depends on the formation that Xabi Alonso would play at Real Madrid. So it'll be interesting to watch. But we'll talk United right now. United need an experienced striker like Zenotron guy. Man, my bro. भाई, मैं ट्विटर पे बहुत बार बोल चुका हूँ. मैंने थ्रेड बनाई हुई है. How John I have seen him play for Canada, right? And I've seen him play for Lille as well. Like the guy has scored 59 goals in the last 3 seasons. Consistency hai, player quality hai. Wages can also always come down, right? Versatile player hai, right? I don't know why we didn't go for him. Free agent hai, but it is what it is, man. Yes, Anshuman was here. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. Bhai, manager mentality ban jao. Banne wale. It's a long season. We're gonna discuss Man United a lot this season. I'm a United fan, also making content on other football clubs, but over the seasons you will see United content और आने वाला है. We'll do a lot of work. I can't wait for the season to start, man, honestly. Varun saying thank you so much. Hope you have subscribed to the channel. Hope you have liked the stream. Thank you so much. To be honest, it's best to move on from Gyokeres. He has the same agent as De Jong as well. I don't want to become this to become a De Jong like saga. It will become, Kenny. There are chances that this will become a saga. One of the reasons I would say is we don't have UCL football to offer, and that's a reality. It's okay to accept that reality. ठीक है, अगर हमारे पास अगर यूसीएल फुटबॉल होता, we would have been absolutely gunning in the market with extra revenue, with 100, already 141 million we have as a window for PSR to take on some losses, right? We don't have it. So right now, like other clubs who don't qualify for Europe, we have to just sit there and monitor the situation. कि अगर if Arsenal absolutely goes for Sesko, completely deprioritizes Arsenal, Gyökeres, then Gyökeres would obviously the next choice will be Man United because of the stage he will get to perform, right? That's what we fans need to understand. ऐसा नहीं है. Fabrizio ने वही बोला. If you go and read the Fabrizio's post, right? He has said that Man United is still keen on the deal. If United are keen on the deal, which means there is a chance that the player can say it yes to United. Let's not turn this into a conversation ki now since Gyökeres has preferred Arsenal, he is a shit striker and he cannot perform for United. No, that's where we are going wrong. That's where we fans need to be patient here. If Arsenal doesn't sign Gyökeres and United need to pounce on that opportunity to get Gyökeres, because a man who has scored 66 goals in the last 2 seasons, मजाक नहीं है भाई. इस season ही I think 69 goals, so many goals for the past two seasons, right? We have to consider the fact it's gonna be a transfer saga. It's a huge player. We have to be patient on this. I'll take some more. A lot of comments. If Arsenal are looking to sign Maggie, what's your take on when you say Maggie? Who's Maggie though? Sai. The Arsenal are romancing transfer window year in year out. With Arsenal, the thing is they tend to be passive, but I think they are going for few players every transfer window and they are choosing perfectly. I think there's a long way to go in the transfer window, but I think they are working on that Sesko deal. Leipzig has the valuation of Leipzig is massive, right? So Arsenal to meet that really need to break the bank, which they can. They're a very profitable club. They are clear on the PSR side as well. So we'll see how it goes. And that's why I'm monitoring this situation, right, with Arsenal, because it's important what will happen with Gyökeres in that whole picture. Will you watch Club World Cup? Yeah, I think aaj hai. I think within 3 hours there's a PSG versus Atletico Madrid game. I'll just take a look, man. I'm not that interested in the Club World Cup, honestly. It's a summer, beautiful weather outside in Montreal. Bhai, 3-4 summer milta. I'm just gonna go and enjoy. I can't wait for the United season to start. In all honesty, I'll catch few games, but not all the games. Crazy me. Zabi Madrid is very complicated. Now we have no clue. No one has clue what formation Xabi Alonso is going to play at Madrid. Like, will it be a 3-4-2-1? Will it be a 3-4-3? Will it be again the same 4-3-3? And we don't know because he might need to adapt based on what the players he have. Hey, key United Ocumen ko sign karaga. Yeah. If you're talking about Osimhen, thank you so much for joining the stream. If you're talking about Osimhen, will come. I have created graphics for you guys, like to go over some of the 3 striker options that we have. Realistically, we can do that, right? So we're gonna talk about it. 30 people watching live on YouTube. Thank you so much, man. Thank you all the love that has been given. Do go and like the stream. I'm loving this support. And do stay. I'm really working hard for everyone to create content. Last 1 week, say I have been working nights on one video, but this is not a United video, but a very good video that will give a lot of perspective on transfers as well. Swapnil, thank you so much for joining, man. I really appreciate it. Spurs sign tells. Yeah, I think that was gonna happen. I think he did provide some effect, but I'm least bothered, honestly. David Napoli ja raha hai. Yes, absolutely. Tomorrow is Milos Monday. What a signing, Prathamesh. Thank you for joining the stream. What a signing by Milos Kakes is the modern left back that every club aspires to have right now. Dynamic, quick, underlap करता है, overlap करता है, overloads दे सकता है. He can do everything. What a signing. Absolutely. How many goals will Munich score against Auckland? I have no idea, man. I mean, honestly, I'm looking at least 8 or 9 goals minimum. Right? That's what will happen. Villain, thank you so much for joining. Yo, I like your name, but I like to address all my comments who comment the stream and um, all my subscribers by name. If you can let me know your name, I would really appreciate that. और भी भाई कितने सारे comments हैं I have to take. Okay, I'll take few comments and then let's jump to I'll share my screen. I'll jump to different options we have as a striker. Considering Gyokeres has said his preference to Arsenal, we'll go through it. But I have some unpopular opinions as well on that. मुंह काला करके आ रहा हूँ आपके स्ट्रीम में आफ्टर दैट गिव अवे. क्यों, क्या हो गया भाई विप्रा? What happened? What happened, man? Us, brother, us. क्या हो गया? क्या हो गया? क्या हो गया? Okay. I'm sorry whatever has gone there, but we Gyokeres backup chick. No. I mean, it is what it is, man. Abhijit, it is what it is. But is ego pe do you really want to let go? Like yeah, we fans want to turn up against this striker who was one of our potential targets, which everyone was looking forward to, and suddenly usne Arsenal prefer kar diya, so he's a wrong striker for United. That's the narrative I'm against. We have to be calm. Funny things have happened in the transfer window. I've told this before. I've told this multiple times. तुम्हारे पास बहुत पैसे हैं. Okay. Maguire. Arsenal. Okay. मैंने बोला था ना कंपनी यंग प्लेयर्स को टाइम नहीं देगा. That it is what it is, man. I think that's why one of the reasons I think their young players are not able to come up. I think they're good. That's why they're going to Bundesliga, the likes of other clubs in Bundesliga, to grow their stakes. And then those clubs, Bundesliga, most of the clubs, they work on a selling model. That's what it is. So yeah, I'm watching two streams simultaneously. और किसका देख रहे हो भाई? कोई बात नहीं. I mean, whatever you prefer. If you like my content, stay here. अगर आपको पसंद है, definitely I'm all in, man. Thank you. He will eventually, I guess, and not too many players will be signed. Fair enough. Adeyemi Kanguma, hi. How are you? Newcastle United should sign Chevalier, Mark Gehi, Bryan Mbuemo, Anthony, Elanga, Jonathan David. Okay, I think you have posted this comment below. I have to take a lot of comments. I'm going to take some comments. Bayern ka Londa for obvious reason. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. अपने नसीब में फुकाट का जर्सी ही नहीं है. Oh, you lost the jersey giveaway. Bipra, देखो, see, if I reach 1,000 subscribers soon, I'm gonna do a jersey giveaway as well. So stay tuned for that. I mean, even Gyoker is not coming there, so we should try for Sesko. We won't be able to match that valuation of Sesko, man. We won't be able to do that. Do join the Discord server, guys. Lots of activity. We'll do a new season. Join it, guys. Link in the description and also pinned in the chat. Absolutely. Nikhil is here, bhai. Nikhil hai. Where is Nikhil? Nikhil, my man. What is happening in the transfer window? Brother, if you're still in the stream, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate every time you join the stream. A lot of things are happening. Yesterday, Fabrizio a video dala, right? That how Gyokeres has preferred Arsenal over Man United currently. But United are still keen on this deal to happen. So what does it tell you? What does this whole statement tell you? I'm just making one thing very clear right now. Gyokeres is a top striker. Let's put the facts correct here. 69 goals in the last 2 seasons, right? It's in, I think, this season, right? Overall, if I'm not wrong, right? So many goals this season, right? Any league you take him, he's like, you take any numbers from any league, these are fantastic numbers, right? So let's keep this fact straight. Fantastic top striker, 27 years of age, in his prime. He would choose UCL football. If he did not is not preferring United right now, that does not mean that the fans should start turning up against him even before the signings have completed. Transfer window is a crazy situation. It is crazy as it can be. One thing is absolutely clear is there were initial talks, right, that we want to sign Gyokeres. There's obviously has been talks with the agent. The agent has informed he will prefer UCL football. Agar any club that backs out and does not sign him, he will join United. And it's absolutely fair on the player. And it's absolutely wrong to create that narrative ki, oh no, Matheus Cunha has joined us, and Mbuemo wants to join us. We should look at those players. Big up to them. They are coming from Brentford. They are coming from Wolves. They don't have the massive expectations right now to play UCL football, to be honest. They want a bigger stage to perform. Let's be absolutely clear here, right? And for Gyokeres, it's a different situation. Now, why Hugo Ekitike is looking to play at Man United? Because for him, it's a big step up at that age. Gyokeres is 27, proven striker. We should not be thinking in this situation because we need to understand that we are not offering UCL football. We have to be very very clear, and we have to accept our situation. Once we have that acceptance, we should understand that how clubs who haven't qualified for Europe bag signings. They monitor the situation. If Arsenal signs Sesko, we have a free run on Gyökeres. If Arsenal to Sesko is done, we will get Gyökeres. मैंने ट्वीट भी डाला हुआ है बहुत बार. Lot of people have disagreed with me on this one, but I have seen funny things happen in the transfer window, man. Munich 15-0 for Benzema. Yes, it might happen. Yeah, thanks so much for joining the stream. Someone should show Gyökeres the journey of Robin van Persie, Arsenal to career United. He will choose. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Gyökeres, there are links. He's preferring Arsenal, but Arsenal to prefer करना चाहिए ना Gyökeres को. He's only looking for UCL football, man. That's what it is. ऐसा नहीं कि he's rejecting Man United. We have to understand that context. The agent has not said no to United. Hence, INEOS is still in the deal. Ab INEOS is obviously, now people will say INEOS is looking at Ekitike. But Ekitike is 100 million euros, man. Ekitike is valued at 100 million euros, who has just scored 15 goals last season. And uske previous season bhi utne अच्छे numbers nahi hai. Still very young and raw. You want to invest that much money? We have made the same mistake with Hoyland, right? So people need to calm down there, in my opinion. Dhananjay, I think Gyökeres will not join us because he wants to play good in Europe. And fair enough, man. And I have absolutely no issues with it. That does not mean I'm going to turn on this player telling ki he's not good for us. I have seen toxic shit happening on Twitter already. Like, it took just one night, overnight, for fans to um uh overnight turn on Gyökeres. Like, that's not fair. You haven't looked at Berarda's statement. Even if Berarda, so I don't know what Berarda has said right now, I'll be honest, but if you can help me out, that'll be fantastic. I think Gyökeres will not. Okay, I've taken this comment. Gyökeres shit championship player. Morgan, I'll give you a stat. When he was in championship, right? When he was in the championship, right? And I'm gonna verify this right away in front of you, right? When we say he's a shit championship striker, how do you explain 21 goals and 12 assists in that championship season? Delap did not even have half the numbers as Gyökeres, but he signed. He's a hit, right? He signed for Chelsea. That's where I won't agree, man. Gyökeres has consistently done it for 3 seasons. Any club he goes to, he will upgrade their goal scoring charts. So we have to understand that context. Haunt Excalibur, thank you so much for joining the stream. I hope you have subscribed to the channel. Hope you have liked the stream. I really appreciate you joining. Ekitike could be the next Isak. By would prefer a more experienced striker. Exactly, man. Exactly. And I agree with this statement, right? I have no doubts on Ekitike, right? As a striker, he's gonna be in the future. We at United need more experienced signings, and this is where I'll come to. This is where I'll come to the signings. Manor Solomon. Oh, Manor Solomon, option. Okay, you're giving an option. Okay, fine enough. Look at how many. I know Mitrovic has a lot of numbers, man. I have seen the numbers. I'm not gonna lie. As good a backup striker he would have been few years back when he was in Fulham, but 3 years have passed, and 3 years of not playing in the Premier League will make the difference. So that's why when he was linked with United, I was not happy with it. Rex is here. Thank you so much for joining the stream. So let me see if I've missed out some comments. If not, hello sir. Ritin, I saw your first. मैंने stream में पहला comment आपका ही लिया था. So thank you so much for your support. I'm against the person, not the player. If he comes, I will hit the cell. If he does not, I'll be there. Every bad touch, every pen miss, every okay. Fair enough, man. If you want to hate on players, it's completely your choice, man. I'm not gonna do that suddenly because we do not have UCL to offer to any player right now. Any player who joins, thank you so much for your goodwill and thank you so much for your choice, considering the season we had. Okay, let's face this. This is the reality we are living in right now. And I took your last comment, right? Let me see if I have not taken. वही वाला था. Debasis Ghadei, none of the strikers were linked to our Premier League proven except Mateta. Fair enough. That's a good comment. Thank you so much. I think again, fellow Odia guy. It seems I'm Odia as well. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for joining the stream. We have 31 people watching on YouTube. Love this support. Thank you so much. We are trying to see a lot of the strikers that are linked to even Sesko bhi Arsenal se linked hai, right? He's not Premier League proven. It's not about Premier League proven right now. Unless you're looking for Premier League options, then we have to go for Premier League. This is where I'm going to take this. I'm gonna add this whole thing. Let's go to some of the um, options here. So much talk about Premier League proven. Exactly. And this is where I would like to differ a bit, right? That a good striker does not necessarily have to be Premier League proven. He necessarily has to be proven consistently. Like few seasons, आप उसके numbers देखो and then judge कि yes, this player has reached her potential peak and can perform. Now let's look at the option. We'll go through all the options today, right? 3 options हैं. ज़्यादा points पे discuss नहीं करेंगे. I'll take some comments first. उसके बाद लेंगे. Lot of comments. Thank you so much. Have some patience. I'll take a lot of the comments. If we end up not getting both Victor, then Mateta would be a great option. I absolutely agree. One of the major factors that Mateta, and let's talk Mateta, right? If you have आपने topic छेड़ ही दिया है, तो let's go for it. Hemant Verma, thank you so much for joining the stream. Hope you have subscribed to the channel. Hit the like button. Hope you have liked the stream as well. If not Gyokeres or Osimhen, what would you prefer to have our number 9? Good question. We have arrived into that situation in the stream. I've talked enough about that whole Gyokeres situation, but let's face it. If Gyokeres does not come to United, what are the realistic options we have? Realistic, not overvalued options we have, right? Let's take a look at it. For United, best is to stay in 29, 30, 33 age of every young. Absolutely agree, man. Absolutely agree on this one. We need to get striker and Mbuemo started quickly. Absolutely. हाँ भाई पूरा ओडिया. Absolutely. Fantastic, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Devanshu is here. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Hope you have subscribed to the channel and liked the stream as well. If we get Osimhen over Gyokeres, then what's your opinion? Good question. Okay. एक एक करके सारे स्ट्राइकर पे बात करेंगे. होप यू स्टे इन द स्ट्रीम. आई हैव क्रिएटेड स्लाइड्स ऑन दिस एज यू कैन सी. तो लेट्स डिस्कस realistic options of Mateta. I'm going to take all the comments. Just give me 5 minutes. I want to explain what John Philip Mateta would bring to the club. So what John Philip Mateta would bring to the club is age 27, right? 19 goals and 6 assists in 2023-24 season for Crystal Palace. Decent numbers, very good numbers. 17 goals and 4 assists in 24-25. He has a finisher in him. Now the thing is, will Crystal Palace sell? Crystal Palace is known to sell players if there is an opportunity, right? So, but they have Europa League football this season, right, to play. And this is going to be a major factor as why Mateta might be very, very essential for them. And will they sell? Absolutely yes. If we go for the right price, Jean-Philippe Mateta can be an option. In my opinion, what would happen is if we go with a bid of let's say 35 to 40 million euros, I think Palace will agree to sell. But the thing with Mateta is his age. Right now, he's way past 27, 28. We have better strikers in that age gap. But Ash, Crystal Palace is going to miss Europa because of dual ownership. I know there's a case going on right now, Kushagra. There's a case going on right now, but I'm not sure. Okay. I mean, they definitely, it's a London club. They would hire the best law firms to get away from this whole thing. But if this happens, we have an absolute opportunity, not just at Mateta. Let's say the Mbuemo deal breaks out, right? And we're going to talk about Mbuemo as well. Let's say the Mbuemo deal breaks out. We have other options, right? We have other options like Eze as well. So we can hit Crystal Palace where it can hit. Solo Flame is here. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I would really appreciate you join the stream. Thank you so much. Aniket, hello भैया, एम्बुएमो का डिसीजन हो गया क्या? नहीं हुआ है भाई. Aniket, the decision has not happened for Mbuemo. Um, it's still going on. Discussions are going on, and what I'm really worried about is this situation, right? Is that Tottenham have signed Thomas Frank as the new manager, and Tottenham have UCL football to offer. This is where I'm really a bit worried and concerned that this Mbuemo deal might fall off. But having said that, Mbuemo has given his priority to Man United. I think we just need to be patient. It's going to be a complicated deal. June 16th is the time again that transfer window opens where clubs can announce their deals, register players. So maybe there's a deal going on in the background. We just have to be patient in this whole situation. मैं थोड़ा सा और कमेंट ले लूंगा. हाँ, चैट बताइए व्हाट्स योर वैल्यूएशन ऑफ मटेटा. राइट. He's a decent signing, and also one of the most important factors is he's played in this 3-4-2-1, 3-5-2 formation, right? 3-4-2-1, 3-5-2 formation he has played before as well. Played 2 seasons under Glasner, so he knows the formation. If you have watched his season this season, right, John Philip Mateta, even in the FA Cup final against Man City, right, his hold up play led to the first goal, right? That happened. So I think he will provide better hold up play than Hoyland, right? And he has that finisher in him. Crystal Palace actually turned it up in the second half of the season. Hence, you see the numbers. But at least player के numbers पता है. So he's going to be always in that range of 18 to 19 goals if the correct service is provided to him. I think that's what's going to happen. कुशागरा बोल रहे हैं, I'm going to offend all Arsenal fans as since Thomas Frank has joined Spurs, Pep is the longest serving manager in PL and second is Arteta. And they're again second, and that is due to Spurs. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Devashish bol rahe 40 million, but since it's a Premier League rival, we can look past 55 million. Yes, for John Philip. So, but this is the thing, right? Will we pay 55 for John Philip Mateta? And everyone will and there's the pressure of the price tag will be huge. Debashish, I think 40 to 45 million is where I would go for Jean-Philippe Mateta, considering he has played in the Premier League. And I know he got injured for few as a head injury, but his overall injury record is also not bad. So he can play long seasons. If he links up with Cunha and Mbuemo, that'll be fair. Absolutely. If the choice remains only Mateta, I would rather keep Rasmus. Fair enough. But what ideally I would have liked for Rasmus Højlund is to have an experienced striker along with him, not to lead the line at such a young age, at such a fragile age where he needed to grow, right? If you're keeping Rasmus Højlund, we need another striker along with him. That's what I would do. Why you can get Dusan Vlahovic for a low price if he has the potential. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going to take some more comments. Mateta 35, but United price 45 to million. I agree. This is what it is. अनिकेत भैया एक ऑनेस्ट बात बोलो, 70 मिलियन पाउंड्स नहीं देंगे, बहुत ज्यादा है. वी कैन गो मैक्स अप टू अमाउंट वी पेड फॉर कुनिया. लॉल विंडो ओपन हो जाएगी क्या? सोलो टुमारो द विंडो इज गोना ओपन. द विंडो ओपन्स टुमारो. सो वी हैव टू सी व्हाट हैपेंस. एंड एक चीज बता देता हूं फॉर पीपल हु डोंट नो, transfer negotiations never get finalized on weekends. These are law firms, accountants, and all the directors and everyone, they work on weekdays. It's a working day. Weekdays में deals होती हैं. So weekend को we just can speculate and what's going on. That's why I do weekend streams and for the transfer roundup to see what the situation of every transfer is at this point. Mateta only have 1 year contract. 40 million is expected. Exactly. Mateta has only 1 year left in his contract. That's why I'm seeing at a valuation of 30 million. 25 to 30 million mein we can back the player if Gyokeres does not join. So what do you think? Will Palace sell? It all depends whether Palace wins the legal battle of the dual ownership. Agar dual ownership wala case aa gaya and Palace misses out on Europa League, then they're gonna lose massive revenue. They're gonna come under the PSR radar, and then we have an opportunity to shine, which is where I have another option for you guys. Why not? Why not? I know he was heavily linked. He was heavily linked with Arsenal in January, right? 60 million की valuation आ रही थी because Aston Villa need to sell. Because why I'm saying, I'll tell you, this is the PSR status of most teams in the Premier League right now. And if you look at Aston Villa, they are having just 5 million right now. If you see on the right there, Aston on the right bottom, right? Aston Villa is one of the lowest in terms of the PSR room. This is where we have an opportunity, and this is where I want to discuss about Ollie Watkins. Why not? Why not? Why don't we go with this player? Because he is, and हम Premier League proven के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, right? Why not Ollie Watkins as a striker option if Gyokeres says no? He is a proven Premier League striker, experienced hai, just does not offer his goals. I mean, look at his assist numbers. 17 goals and 14 assists. That's 31 goal involvements in a single season in all competitions for Aston Villa. Will you question his quality right now at this age? He rarely gets injured as well. So injury prone nahi hai, right? He's not injury prone. Look at his numbers the previous season. 24 goals and 15 assists. It's just not like he's a goal scorer, right? 15 assists as well. So he provides that link up play as well. He provides that additional X factor that you need. Proven experienced striker. Hai. Whenever he's played for England as well, he's done well. I'm 100% sure that Aston Villa is desperate to sell. Ollie Watkins can easily give you at least 17 to 18 goals, 20 goals per season. What price tag he will be sold for? It all depends on Aston Villa's PSR issues. Last January transfer windows mein always the player valuations is inflated. I believe if we can make the right deal, we can grab him for 45 to 50 million. And Ollie Watkins, don't look at his age right now. Ollie Watkins has a good 2 or 3 years left in him, and then we can keep Hoyland and हम लोग उसको grow कर सकते हैं. That's what I would do in that situation. So ispe, what do you think? Do chime in the comments. I'm going to take all the comments on what you guys think of Ollie Watkins, right? No, because the system is not good for him. He's good, but still the holder play in this formation is very crucial. He'll work very well in 3-5-2 due to the presence of another bullish forward. That's a fair comment, man. That's a fair analysis, Aniket. Um, I'll give you my 2 cents on this one, right? I'll give my 2 cents on this. Ollie Watkins is someone who can make the runs and can be in the right position in the box. I think if you remember, what we lacked was when Garnacho used to put in those balls, when Ahmad used to put in those balls, right? Hoyland's positioning was questionable. No, there was no one there in the final third. We have seen this under the Eric Ten Hag regime as well, right? And this was the issue. So to counter that, we need someone whose off the ball movements is really really good, right? With Cunha and Mbuemo, we will see those movements working out. And this is where Ollie Watkins will get a lot of support. But I respect your comment, but this is where I would slightly disagree that I think he's a good off the ball runner. You can go and check his stats as well. And he can be in those positions, and he's a lethal finisher as well. He can finish. And he also scores penalties, but I think Bruno is gonna be our penalty taker. Fair enough. 29 people watching. Thank you so much. Why did notification came? Okay. I know why the notification did not come. Mistake. अगर आपने so anyone watching here in my YouTube channel, these days how YouTube is working is you need to click on the bell icon and select all. Default bell icon, it gets selected to personalized. So personalized it all depends on how much you interact with my chat. So कभी आप free नहीं हो, and that's not fair for you कि आप free नहीं हो and you have to join my stream. No, आप ज्वाइन करोगे तभी आपको नोटिफिकेशन आएगी. नो, हिट द ऑल in the personalized in the and not personalized when you hit the bell icon. All में videos के भी notification आएंगे which I'm working really hard on since the past 1 week, and live streams के भी notification आएंगे. By side, because he will face a lot more low blocks than Aston Villa face in the league. And no, fair assessment, man. I'm not against it. I feel he will do the job. I don't think Oli will not come. Okay, fair enough. Villa are also interested in Garnacho. Villa need to sell players to be able to afford any player at this point. Look at the PSR numbers. If I'm going to show this, look at the PSR numbers right at the end, just before Burnley, right? I can't zoom this one, but you can see they just have a 5 million loss room. Their wage is inflated right now. Their wages are like they're wasting up to 85 to 90% of the revenue only on wage structures. They have to cut down. They have to sell players, and this is where I'm seeing an opportunity for Ollie Watkins at this point. That we may bag him for 40 odd million euros. Proven striker. Look at the numbers. आप numbers देख के बोल सकते हो कि he's not a good striker. There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way that is going to happen, right? I'm gonna take some more comments, right? थोड़ा सा comments ले लेते हैं, and then we'll come to the next striker. Mateta will be Dwight York and Andy Cole. Hey man, Swam bro, if this happens, मैं तेरे को जर्सी भेजेगा नेपोली का, right? I will send you the Napoli jersey which you want. If this happens, right, any striker that links up with Hoyland can become a good striker, but I have lost faith in him. But I'll be the first guy happy if he does well, right? I'm going to take some more comments as well. I wouldn't mind Watkins, to be honest. I just exactly Kenny, what I have been trying to say since day one. मेरे को goals चाहिए. I don't want to land another project striker. मेरे को Ekitike नहीं चाहिए. I don't want Ekitike. I want a striker who has proven records. भाई 41 goals and 29 assists in the last 2 seasons. How much proof one wants that Ollie Watkins will not be good enough? You put him the ball, he's going to finish. He is a proven finisher. I don't know why people still have doubts on him. Age is not a factor, man. In this today's modern football, age is not a factor in terms of the fitness. The fitness levels are way better than players used to have 10 years back or 15 years back. Some players reach their prime at this age, and this is what Watkins is having right now. I won't mind Watkins, honestly. Daniel Mannon Lelo, not a bad option. He's a decent option, man, but I don't think so he's going to come to United. Let's be absolutely fair. Aniket बोल रहे, I think Ekitike will come due to connection of Vivel in Germany, and also he'll be cheaper than the quoted amount due to his relationship. But the thing is, Frankfurt, if only sell at 100 million euros, right? If they have kept the valuation, would you really pay 100 million for Ekitike who's not proven yet? You pay 100 million for the likes of 100 million plus for the likes of Words who have performed, who are like, अगर Gyokeres and Sesko का valuation 70 है, right, 80 है, so I will never spend 100 on Ekitike. There's no way, man. I want to see more. It's just been only one season. Osimhen, if hypothetically agrees to reduce his wages, he can have him. Got pace, aerial abilities. Yes. Let's look at the numbers, right? अगर Osimhen आ गए हैं, right? If we have come to discuss about Osimhen right now, let's talk about Osimhen, right? Look at the numbers. Okay, even if it's Turkish league, right? Why are we talking even कि कौन से league में किसने perform किया है? A league is a league. It's a professional football league. I have seen players not even performing in the best of the leagues as well. 37 goals and 9 assists in 24-25 season. So which means he's only a proven goal scorer. Like let's keep it absolutely clear there, right? उसके पिछले सीजन भी at Napoli, I think he had an injury rid season, right? I think he left as well. 25 games he खेला था, but in those 25 games he has scored 17 goals and 4 assists in the last season. But this is where the problem lies, right? The huge wage expectation. The huge wage expectations is what I'm worried about at this point. He's asking close to 350k as wages. I know he was touted as one of the best talents in world football, but 350k wages coming from Turkish league, and this is where this transfer might go down. But agar Gyokeres nahi aa raha hai, right? And if we want to pay really, really high for a proven striker who has that personality, I mean, let's be honest, he has that presence in the box. He has that presence in the pitch. He might have that enigmatic effect on the pitch, can scare defenders. Not a bad option in my opinion. Victor Osimhen, I would have preferred Gyokeres. That's my opinion, but I have seen a lot of people preferring Osimhen as well. I don't mind Osimhen. He has the talent. He has the capacity and this is where I'm just a bit worried, right? The huge wage expectations, considering what our financial situations are, will we be able to match that? If he lowers his wage expectations, the next realistic high premier marquee option would be Victor Osimhen, in my opinion. Right? I'm going to take some more comments. Abhijit, he's not worth 24 million a year before pre-tax. No thanks. He looks like a mercenary. Don't want him. If United join, lower. Exactly. I agree, Abhijit, on this one. See, you cannot just come to a club because you want to earn more money. You got the talent, we know, but you need to be fair on this one. How was the day? Wharton Paglu? I don't know. I don't know what time is there though. Right now in Montreal, it's 12:20 p.m. noon. तभी मैं आराम से उठता हूँ वीकेंड पे. That's why I prefer to stream at this time of the day. इतने वेजेस तो फ्री हो रहे. ओके, दे देना अमीर क्लब हो. अमीर क्लब तो है भाई, बट द थिंग इज दैट वी हैव टू मैनेज आवर वेज बुक्स, राइट? वी कैनॉट गिव Victor Osimhen 350k while Bruno is earning 300k. Bruno is our best player right now. He should be earning the max wages. If Osimhen bolega ki we gonna pay, I'm fine with 200k with a good transfer bonus, 250k. I think that's what would be a fair valuation in my opinion. We also have a so bad reputation in market of paying whatever player. Fair enough, I agree. And this is the situation we are. Mystic bol rahe, how much time you're? I'm here for another 40 minutes definitely. Because we're gonna talk Mbuemo as well. Harsha is here. Thank you so much, Harsha. Thanks for joining. Hope you have jo stream dekh rahe hain, right? Just go and click the like button. It's gonna help me a lot. And tomorrow, just an announcement tomorrow. Sub notifications, bell notifications on kar lo. Kal subah, I'm gonna put out a new video. It's not a Man United content, but I've worked really hard for this video because I want to give perspective as to what's coming in the season going forward. If you can predict the video, do chime in the comments. But a new video is coming tomorrow. Also, I am preparing another United video. अभी पता है मैं एम्बुएमो का वीडियो नहीं डाल रहा हूँ. ठीक है. The reason is I want the Here We Go first. अगर Here We Go आ गया ना, you will get a fantastic video on Mbuemo. अगर आप लोगों ने बाकी मेरे वीडियोस चेक नहीं किए हैं अबाउट फ्लोरियन वर्ड्स एंड कुनिया, उसी स्टाइल में होने वाले हैं वीडियो. 7-8 मिनट्स में मतलब ऑल पैक्ड इन इंफॉर्मेशन जो तुम आपको चाहिए टू नो अबाउट द प्लेयर with some clips as well. Hopefully you will like the videos. Video upload on Canadian morning time or Indian time? In Indian morning time. मैं वो तभी अपलोड करूंगा मेरे रात. I think I'm gonna upload it tonight midnight. Chucky video. We'll see. Top priority at the moment is Mbuemo. We cannot lose a player who wants United from his side. Of course, absolutely agree, man, Devashish. Absolutely agree. Right now, I know we're talking about strikers, we're talking about a lot of people, but I think one of the first things that United need to do is nail the Mbuemo deal. Now, I know there are some concerns about the PSR thing that we will actually we might reach the limit of PSR. No, actually, we are working on those deals in installments, so we have that room. That's why Ornstein had mentioned that United has the budget to sign 3 players this transfer window. It depends on whom they go for, right? I'm going to take a lot of comments as well. Video upload. Yeah, I've taken this one. Yes, the first thing is exactly fair enough. Mystic Bowler, pay him something 220k. Then if he gets UCL football, great point. Great point here. Exactly what I think and exactly what I feel the deals club should do. That if you come in this way, and this is a great wage, right? You perform, give us the numbers. If you take us to UCL, we will increase your salary. Absolutely, no questions asked. And this will give the motivation to the players to perform. And anyways, the deals that let's say Adidas or any of the other bigger sponsors they do with the club, right? There are performance based bonuses to the club. This is where the clubs use this money to increase the player revenues and wages, right? 100 million for a young striker who has had great one season Bundesliga Ekitike. We did Rasmus Højlund. I would rather prefer a more experienced striker who gives goals. I completely agree on this one. गोल चाहिए, पैसा बचाने हैं, डिसाइड कर लो. गोल्स चाहिए, पैसे हैं. I think पैसे हैं. Scary thing with Osimhen, if he works for us, then wage demands might inflate even more for him in the future. I don't mind. If he performs and proves, right? I don't mind. तब तुम मांगो भाई 350k. If you become the best player of the league, right? Then absolutely we will give you the wages. But you have to join us in a wage that makes sense for you in the transfer market, considering आप कौन से league से आ रहे हो. You're coming from Turkish league. You have fantastic numbers, as you can see, 37 goals and 9 assists. But you have to understand कि आप कहाँ से आ रहे हो. Now you're stepping it up in the Premier League. You need to come and prove yourself first before demanding these wages. That's where I'm a bit skeptical around the whole thing. Mbomo should be a first priority, absolutely. Mystique बोल रहे हैं, if Arsenal go for Gyökeres, I would rather have Sesko than Ekitike. Correct, fair enough. He's better and Vivel knows him, and Leipzig, great point. See, again, fantastic point, right, Mystique. Um, in the future also, I'm going to make a video on Christopher Vivel as well, because Christopher Vivel is one of the most top scouts in Europe, right? He has done his job for Chelsea as well before. He has done his job for the Red Bull club, the whole consortium with Salzburg and Leipzig. And we have seen the talents that these two clubs have brought in. So when Vivel has even scouted Sekou Kone, right, from Africa, I think he's going to go on loan as well. But definitely, Sesko also can work for us. But I think Arsenal might grab Sesko, and this is where a lot of people have already turned on Gyökeres. My opinion on this, right, is I'm still hopeful. I still see a 25 to 30% chance that we will sign Gyökeres. And if Gyökeres signs for us, let us fans do not think that he chose us as a mercenary. He was preferring Arsenal. He was preferring Arsenal for Champions League football, not because of the stature of the club. Let's be absolutely clear here right now, right? And it's fair on Gyökeres to choose UCL football because we do not have UCL football to offer. अगर हम भी UCL होते and Arsenal भी UCL पे होती, and he would have said yes to Arsenal, then yes, fair enough. We absolutely drop out from that deal. Then it absolutely makes sense. But right now, even United is keen on the deal. If you have seen Romano's video, he said the people at United feel that he's gonna prefer Arsenal. उसके एजेंट ने अभी तक कुछ नहीं बोला हुआ है. 2 दिन पहले ही विक्टर ग्योकरेस के एक इंस्टाग्राम की स्टोरी आई थी. Our first contact was with Sporting, not Arsenal, right? I am pretty sure something will happen in the coming days. I'm not even like talking waffle at this point. I have seen things happen in the transfer window. Look at Bruno's example. भाई वो Spurs final हो गया था, right? But it happened, right? So we fans have to be patient there. Swapnal बोल रहा है, actually disagree with you. Garnacho used to shoot every time. Who is near the goal line? Rasmus' positioning is questionable this season, but he does not have the service. It's not just Rasmus, Zirkzee as well. Hoyland this season was bad, but first season yes, I agree. I agree on this one. But this season, right, he has played a lot of minutes where he did not show the potential that he can take. I think it's all about confidence. This is where I feel that if we are keeping Rasmus Hoyland, we need an experienced striker. अगर हम एकिटी के जा रहे हैं, then we have to sell Hoyland. We cannot have two project strikers in the same season. It cannot happen. Krishanu, he's our moderator. Thank you so much. He's obviously mentioning here as well. Again, do join the Discord server, guys. Lots of activity is going to happen in that. Jersey giveaways, आपके competitions होने वाले हैं. I'll do voice chats as well. सबसे personally बातें होंगी if people want any help professionally. Definitely do connect as well. I'm there for everyone at this point. I don't know much about Jason Wilcox, but I like this Vivel guy. Yes, he has a history of identifying talents, right? He has a history of identifying talents and join the Discord. Hey, thank you so much, Harsha. Thanks so much. Definitely, there are so many channels that you can follow inside that. Yoshikage bol rahe, what's your opinion on Semenyo? Like if Mbuemo goes to Spurs, which will not happen, I'm sure. We are not that dumb to ruin that deal, exactly. But yeah, he might come to United if that happens. My opinion on Semenyo is I've liked what I've seen, but he does not have the numbers to back it up as well. I know he takes a lot of shots on the goal, but with Semenyo, I'm not sure. I'll be on the fence on that because some players they are just better if they stay in the likes of Bournemouth. No offense, but let's say आप mid table expectation जो club में होती है, if they stay there, they always do well. I think I'm on the fence with Semenyo there, but it is what it is. So you would rather have Sesko than Ekitike? Yes, I would rather have Sesko than Ekitike because he has grown into a prime striker. He's way past the project striker situation. Bhai, I agree with you that we need experienced striker, but surely not Mateta ahead of Sheikh, Girassi, Burkard, Retegi, and Sarlot. Good point, right? And this is where I'm saying, right? There's another video that's gonna come, right? We're gonna do a detailed analysis on the striker options that we have as well. Um, I am a fan of Retegi as well, considering he has played in the 3-3-5-2 formation. Patrick Schick is another very good finisher. He's a very good finisher, but will Leverkusen sell another player considering Word they have sold Words right now? I don't think so. Girassi, fantastic option again. I know we were linked him with him last season, but will we go for him from Dortmund? I know we have done deals with Dortmund before, and Dortmund will. I think we might end up overpaying for Girassi if the situation is if we go for Girassi and Dortmund. Now Burkhardt, I have to see more to provide an opinion on this one. But I like Retegi and Sarlot there. I like Retegi and Sheikh option, but I like Retegi and Sarlot option as well. Because if you give them the ball, they just finish. There's no questions to it, right? To take my chat. Yeah, बहुत सारे chat आए भाई, बहुत सारे chat. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a lot of the comments, right? I'm gonna take रुको रुको कौन सा comment फिर से डाल दो ना. I'll take your comment, man. फिर से डाल दो. I'll take your comment. जिसका comment miss हो रहा है ना, आप फिर से डाल दो. I'll take it. Because there's so many comments. I have to also talk about the transfers as well, right? So please bear with me. I'm so sorry if I have missed out on any comment. His agent created this whole mess. Exactly, agents ही mess create करते हैं. If you remember Jonathan David वाला, the whole saga, right? His agent was demanding all these, but slowly when the transfer window is settling in, you will see those price wages go down. We still see an opportunity, but I think he's going to go to Napoli. Krishanu बोल रहे हैं United need better winger. That's obvious, but I must say a formation of 4-2-4 will be good for them if they're not able to do it with one striker. Just put two on the table. That Kushagra बोल रहे हैं. Fair enough. I think formation नहीं खेलेगा. Kushagra. I think what's going to happen is he's going to stick to the formation, and this is what's going to happen here. David is available for free. He made it clear he wants to play for United. He has been consistent. I agree, man. Hemant, आप मेरा ना Twitter पे जाके देखिए. I've created a thread on this one. Again, a stat I'm providing you for you. Jonathan David has scored 59 goals and 14 of like 17 or 19 assists across 3 seasons. That's fantastic consistency across all competitions. उसके UCL में भी numbers है this season. I was very surprised why we did not go for him. There's no transfer fee to deal with. We just have to deal with the wage situation and a sign-on fee. That's it. Versatile player है. Cam भी खेल सकता है. Cunha, David and Mbuemo, they're three really potent players that can finish. Interchange कर सकते हैं. Amorim can absolutely be flexible, but with Amorim's system, right, he needs a prime striker, target man that can play hold up. Can David do that? We have to see that. But I have seen him played for Canada. He's fantastic player. He's David Paglu. I am David Paglu भी हूँ. मैं Wharton Paglu भी हूँ. I am Hackney Paglu भी हूँ. I've done some research on this. Xhaka can go as well. Leverkusen getting empty. Fair enough. United should sign Sunil Chhetri. He will do the job. Why are we pushing Bruno from 10 to 8? I have no idea, man. This is where I have made a video on this as well, right? Where I have absolutely bashed Amorim for that decision that why Bruno is playing in the pivot. I don't agree Bruno is ready is good enough to play in the pivot. He's a attacking midfielder, pure 10 who knows how to score goals and provide assists. That's his job. Usko tempo control karna nahi aata. Let's be absolutely fair. We need another midfielder that could do that. But this is what it is, man. Like the stream and help it reach 50 likes. It helps the algo. Exactly. बहुत लोग स्ट्रीम में ज्वाइन किए हैं. I don't know how many likes. I haven't checked out how many likes have been there in the stream. Krishano, if you can let me know. But do like the stream who has joined it. It'll help me grow my channel as well. बहुत content आ रहा है, and within 3 or 4 weeks we have reached. I don't know how. अभी कितने हैं पता नहीं, but we have reached 252 subscribers done. 248 more to go for 500. बहुत videos भी आने वाले हैं. Long season शुरू भी नहीं हुआ है, and I really appreciate everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Okay, I'm gonna take some more comment. Okay, Heyman, let's hire I show speed as a number 9. Fair. Sorloth was my preferred option for the second season of ETH. Fair point, Nikhil. But are you talking on this on the hindsight on how he has performed at Atletico, या फिर आप बोल रहे हो कि your preference was then and there, um, when we had ETH? So I'm बोल रहा Sancho, Kagawa and Hugh for United, right? Yeah, I think Sancho, Kagawa, I think the two players that we have signed. Kagawa worked out really, really well for us, but I think उसके बाद Sir Alex decided to sold him. But with Sancho, uh, I have no words with Sancho, man. I'll be absolutely honest. With Jadon Sancho, one of the worst signings we ever made. Dortmund scammed us, man. तभी मैं Dortmund से और deal नहीं करना चाहता unless some other player comes in, right? That's what. If Gyokeres is a championship flop, then Sorloth is a Premier League flop. Oh my God, Swayam, I am telling you. भाई मैं अभी बता दे रहा हूँ stats right now. He played for Coventry, right? He played for Swansea एक season. He was very young. When he played for Coventry, he scored 21 goals and 12 assists in the championship season. How is a flop in the championship, man? Delap के उसके आधे numbers भी नहीं है in the championship. I'm gonna check again. I'm gonna let you know. अभी अभी check करके बताता हूँ मैं. Delap championship stats, right? Right? Hull City में था, right? 31 goals, 8 goals and 2 assists. 31 games में, right? Preston के लिए भी numbers नहीं है. The only numbers he has to prove is only for Ipswich. But suddenly he is a Premier League next Harry Kane, right? पर जबकि Gyökeres, भाई Gyökeres के 22 goals and 12 assists हैं in the championship. ठीक है, Gyökeres stats अभी 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 दूध का दूध पानी का पानी हो जाता है. ठीक है, कॉमेंट्री के लिए 21 goals and 12 assists. स्पोर्टिंग के लिए लास्ट 2 सीजन में ही हैज स्कोर्ड क्लोज टू 54 goals and 17 assists. भाई मजाक थोड़ी है क्या? मजाक तो नहीं है. You about Delap, kill you about Delap. No, I mean it is the truth, right? Swam, it is the truth, right? Fantastic signing for Chelsea, right? He looked absolutely clueless in Hull and Preston coming to second season. He wasn't even the main player. I have been telling this, man. I have been vocal when United were up for Delap, right? I was worried. कि नहीं नहीं नहीं, just one season at Ipswich in a I know he's a City graduate, but वो just one season at Ipswich. और ऐसे कोई फैंटास्टिक नंबर्स भी नहीं है, कोई ऐसी क्वालिटी भी नहीं दिखा रहा था कि someone would like he's gonna lead the line for United. I think Chelsea गया तो fine है, he's gonna just do combination between Jackson. I am skeptical about Delap. I resonate with your concern there. Absolutely. Why are we even going for Liam Delap? We definitely had better option. It's good that he's going to Chelsea. I hope it does well. He's already done the deal. The deal is done. The deal is done. I'm happy we dodged the bullet. I'll be absolutely honest there. Kushagra bole tell Paul Scholes to come back for one season. Oh my god, man. That season when he came back and won the championship for us. Insane, man. Insane, man. I would rather have Fermin Brahim than Semenyo Eze. Exactly. Fermin is a fantastic option. Will he leave Barcelona right now? No. Brahim is an option. But next season. This season, realistically, we don't have absolutely. Bring in Hayden Hackney. Exactly. Hayden Hackney. Fantastic numbers, man. Fantastic numbers for Middlesbrough. 99th percentile in terms of chance created. Hai. And possession and pass and progressive passes and pass completion rate. He can do well, but he's very young. But these are the smart signings we can go for. 12 million में आ जाएगा. Not bad. Second last chat ले लो. I'm gonna take. I think this Gyökeres news in the last 24 hours was a strategy by Arsenal to lower price for Sesko deal and will still have 40. मैं बोल चुका हूं, मैंने डिक्लेयर कर चुका हूं मैं ट्विटर पे. सेव कर लो, बुकमार्क कर लो, मैं बोला हूं भी Gyökeres यूनाइटेड ही आएगा. लिख के ले लो, डंके की चोट पे बोल रहा हूं आज लाइव स्ट्रीम पे. Gyökeres prefers Arsenal because of UCL, right? Gyökeres prefers Arsenal because of UCL, but Arsenal prefers Sesko. अगर Arsenal ले लेता है Sesko, we have a free run at Gyökeres. It does not mean, I'm telling it clear again, it does not mean that Gyökeres is saying no to United. You know what will happen, right? The same fans that are absolutely turning against Gyökeres right now, अगर Gyökeres United आके numbers produce करता, right? They will all go gaga, they will all go bananas over him, right? यही हिपोक्रेसी मैं कॉल आउट करना चाहता हूँ एट दिस पॉइंट. लेट्स जस्ट बी पेशेंट. साइन कर गया, कल पागल हो जाओगे सब, राइट? This is where I'm really annoyed at some of the fan bases. I'm really sorry about that. अगर योकेरेस नहीं आ रहा सबको एक फ्री जर्सी देनी पड़ेगी. तब तो I'll do a jersey giveaway for sure. I mean, I was thinking 500 subs पे jersey giveaway करूं, but I'll do 1000 पे. 1000 is fair, right? Um, 4 हफ्ते हुए हैं चैनल को. We have already crossed like 250. 500 I hope so in the next month हो जाएगा. If we reach 100 in the 1000 in the next 3 or 4 months, बहुत ही अच्छा वाला jersey I'll do definitely a giveaway for sure. Brilliant on the ball. Got that championship education. Ex Carrick player Hayden. Absolutely, man. Abhijit, I agree with this statement. Carrick has molded Hayden into that player that he was. I have seen compilations of Hayden this season. क्या हुआ अगर championship से है तो? Don't championship players come to the Premier League and step it up? They can. Player ability है, right? And the thing is, he's gonna we gonna get him for cheap, like 12-13 million, 15 million पे आ जाएगा, which is decent valuation. One of the best midfielders, the best midfielder last season, bhai, in the championship. I liked what I saw, but I think Prathamesh ka comment that I'm going to take it. Prathamesh, thanks for joining the stream again. I really appreciate, man. Obviously, we had fantastic watching today, by the way, in the live stream. I really appreciate. जिसने भी like नहीं किया stream, do go and hit the like button. I really appreciate it. कृषानु अभी भी देख रहे हैं तो एक बार मुझे बता देना कितने likes हो गए हैं stream पे. Why is no one going for Samu Omorodion? I haven't watched much, man. I'll be completely honest. I don't know why there are not people. I'll be honest there. मैं सारे players पे track नहीं कर सकता. I'm so sorry. I've seen, yeah, exactly. I've taken this comment. Abhishek बोल रहे good night भैया. Thank you so much. I'm gonna stay. अभी हूँ मैं 20-30 minutes हूँ मैं stream पे. Please do stay because um आज we discussed 3 options, right? Realistic options अगर Gyokeres does not stay. Next topic I'm gonna come to is Mbuemo. Like, what could potentially hijack the deal of Mbuemo, right? So Jean-Philippe Mateta, we have an option. 27 years age, right? Decent age, prime age पे. He still has 4 or 5 years easily to give. Premier League में खेला हुआ है. Has played under the 3-5-2, 3-4-2-1 system at Palace. Hold up play बहुत अच्छा है Jean-Philippe Mateta का. I completely like what I saw. Can he do things for United? Probably not. But considering his numbers, I don't have an issue. Agar, and Kushagra made a fantastic point, right? If Palace loses out on that on Europa League because of a dual ownership situation, we have to absolutely raid Crystal Palace. When I'm saying raid, a lot of people will again tell me Wharton Paglu. We have to go and raid Wharton and Mateta, or even a Wharton and Eze, right? So it's a very interesting situation. I think this year's transfer window is going to be absolutely crazy, in my opinion, right? And another option we discuss is Ole Watkins. Why not, man? Look at the numbers: 41 goals and 29 assists in the last 2 seasons. Why not? Why not? And also Osimhen. I think Osimhen ke links to kitne sare, but Osimhen already was talking to multiple clubs. He does not have a clear preference for United. That's what I'm worried about. And he's gonna ask for a lot of wages, which I'm also worried about. अगर वो आके 200k around 220-250k के wages में आता है and then gives us UCL qualification, then आप उसका wages बढ़ाओ. But you haven't proven anything in the Premier League या कहीं, and you're asking so much wages. It's just mercenary mentality in my opinion. बहुत सारे comments आए. I'm gonna take the comments. Mark Gay. Okay, fair enough. Luca talks ball. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Hope you liked the stream. Hope you have subscribed to the channel as well. I would really appreciate. Gyokeres not going to Arsenal. I have been telling, man. I have been absolutely saying this. Arsenal are completely fixated on Sesko. Sesko was one of the prime targets of Arteta last season. They did not have the funds. They did not have the funds. That's why they did not go for Sesko last season. But to this season, they're going to go all out. That's going to happen. Mystic बोल रहे हैं कि Real Madrid are interested in Miles Lewis Kelly and his contract ends. What? MLS? I don't think so. Arsenal will never sell MLS. They should not. Come on. I mean, this will be a crazy deal in my opinion. Arush is here. Thank you so much. You have to prove yourself in the Premier League to earn wages above 250k. What I'm saying is, fantastic player in Osimhen, but he's asking 350k, right? आप पहले you have to come and first show us the game. That's what I want the clubs to create a clause, performance based clauses. If you come and give us our desired objective of qualifying for Champions League, I will increase your wage right away. That's what happens, and that's how it should be, right? But will and this is where I'm little worried about this whole Osimhen situation. That's my point of view on this, but I would like to hear from you what you think. We're all doomed if Fabrizio starts paid tweets. We are all cooked. Fair enough. Fair enough. What's your opinion on United never getting required players before preseason? Every time we say we should not panic, but then we lose early games. That affects our season. I absolutely agree on this one, Swapnil. This has been our pattern. This has been the ask of lot of managers at United, that we need deals done even before the season starts. Like Bayern कैसे deals करती, right? Bayern does those deals way before the even the season begins. So player knows where he's going. They have a full preseason. That's what Amarim struggled with this season. Just one player with Dorgu and players he did not even sign for, and the players who absolutely don't fit the system as well. And that's what happened. Pre-season with proper players signed, with the proper mentality and the proper goals and direction that where we want to go, is something that is very vital. And I absolutely agree with this statement. Something really fishy with Gyokeres deal. So much in 24 hours, really fishy. I feel this is nothing wrong with his agent is a move by Arsenal, or even to us, even for us to benefit themselves. Fair enough. Fair enough. Where do you see Gyokeres going? Where do I see Gyokeres going? I have done my prediction, man. I have done my prediction. Situation ये है कि if Arsenal signs Sesko, Gyökeres is coming to United. No questions to it. No questions to it. Maddie is here again. Thank you so much. Asuman is the girl who flirts with every boys of the class and is still up ending the usage, dating the junior boy. Maddie with one of the best comments, right? Always, man. 250 to 300K is a fair ask. He won Napoli the Scudetto. I agree. That's what 250 range में मैं देख रहा हूँ. 350 रेंज में नहीं दिख रहा हूँ भाई. ब्रूनो, our best player is earning 300K. आप ब्रूनो से ज्यादा वेज दोगे, ब्रूनो से ज्यादा वेज दो रहे, then you have to bring some really fantastic talent, man. This is the factor that I want to bring. If Bruno is our captain and our best player is getting 300K, आप वही उसी को मैच करो या फिर उससे नीचे का मैच करो, then give the performance based wage increase next season if we qualify for Champions League or qualify for Europe. That's how should the deals should be done, in my opinion. That's where I was coming from. What about Jadon Sancho then? Osimhen has always asked these wages, and that's how his camp has been persistent in seeing him up as the premium center forward. Good point there, Arush. I good point. With Jadon Sancho, it was we were desperate to sign him. I think Jadon Sancho. How much is the wage of Jadon Sancho? Let me check. United के payroll, right? Let me check. कितने? I think he's on 250K. But let me check. ManUtd payroll. ठीक है, payroll table चलते हैं. Payroll table, right? Jadon Sancho is on 250K, as rightly pointed out by Arush, right? 250K. I think that was a desperate deal, in my opinion. We have been we have the tendency to sign players with inflated wages, and this is where I don't agree with it. There should be always performance based wage structure. Mount भी 250K पे है, right? And rightly pointed out by Swam as well. Mount भी 250K पे है. So right now we have players who have not proven themselves and not performed are getting these wages. That's where I'm worried about. That's where I don't want this to go. I don't want this to happen at this point, right? Um, Let me take some more comments here. But that's where I sit, Arush, on this one. If Osimhen says कि 275K पे वो आना चाहता है, I'm all in. Next season we qualify for Champions League. आप उसके wages दे दो और create a performance bonus add-on package पे try करो उसको. Just give us the objectives, we'll give you the money. United will earn a lot of revenue from that as well. If it was Woodward and this gang, exactly. Exactly, exactly. INEOS is trying to definitely change this culture. Um, do you have any slide like this for Cisco? मैंने पहले पिछले streams में करे हैं. If you, I know you're new to my channel. I know you're new to my channel. Few weeks back I did some transfer window um, option. So उसमें Cisco की थी, and I had created a lot of data there. If Cisco becomes like final to Arsenal, मैं directly video बना दूंगा. उस पे I'll have all the details. You will see that. Don't stream, bro. Okay. I guess Jaden will leave for sure. But it all depends on the wage demands. He's rejected to his low. Exactly. I mean, Jaden Sancho right now with the situation with Jaden Sancho, I'm really, really worried. Right now, the आप भाई signings छोड़ दो. Right now, I'm just worried whether we will be able to sell some players. Like Rashford कहाँ जाएगा भाई? Rashford is on how much? Marcus Rashford is on 300k. Marcus Rashford is getting 300k per week. Mount 250k per week. Anthony is on 150, I think. Anthony is on 200. So how will we be able to sell these players? I have no idea. We might end up staying with these players, loan पे ही भेजेंगे, and just let their contracts die out. And this is where I'm worried about, man. By the way, Bayernet's already 6. How many minutes, man? How many minutes has been? 6 already. Oh my. Yeah, Ed Woodward signings. Exactly. Mystic, don't exactly. आप एक comment लो. I'll take your comments. I'm going through all the comments and I'm taking those comments. जो which comments I want to talk about as well. Spam मत करिए. Definitely. If anyone is familiar with F1, then Kimi had a performance clause for Lotus and almost bankrupted them. Fair. Montreal Grand Prix चल रहा है. The vibe अलग ही है city में. So am in Montreal right now, where I'm currently living. The vibe is something else. Super cars all around. मैं Discord पे डाल दूंगा कौन कौन से cars मैंने photo खींचे. I'll put it on Discord. All the super cars are on the road right now at this point. First half में 6-0. Yeah. Mystique, एक comment एक ही बार डालिए. I would really appreciate that. Are Real Madrid planning? अरे okay. For free, Arsenal will not sell MLS. There is no way. They should not do that. There's no way they should. Come on, man. News is legit by Fabrizio. Madrid are looking for Luis Kelly. To be honest, if Real Madrid calls, which player Arsenal will refuse? It all depends. अगर Arsenal जाके आज एक deal कर लेती है, right? Real Madrid is right now only looking for players they can buy for free. That's why I think they backed out from that Angelo Stiller deal. I'll tell you why. Angelo Stiller का release clause is only activated next season, not this season. 36 million पे अगर Stiller available होता, they would have gone for it. This is where I'm thinking that Lewis Kelly, they're targeting for 2026. I'm pretty sure Arsenal will sign a renewal contract deal with Miles Lewis Kelly. I think Miles Lewis Kelly is a massive player for Arsenal. Arsenal needs him. He's starting for Arsenal already. I don't think so ये होने वाला है. I've taken Arush's comment already. ईशान बोल रहे हैं कि फब्रिजियो ने बोला वी आर कॉन्फिडेंट कि विल साइन अ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट विद आर्सेनल, राइट? यस, एब्सोल्युटली. Why there is no club in the world football puts a clause like you have give us the UCL, you can get 350, otherwise 250. He's not born to move by the needs of United. He will seek other options. I agree, man. But this is how I would like to do it. Right. You tell me, Arush, right now, right? I'll ask you a question right now. Will you give Victor Osimhen 350k wages? मेरे को आप आंसर बता दो. Will you give him 350k wages? If yes, then fair enough, man. Arsenal is a top club right now. They have the better transfer pool than United. It is what it is. And if he joins Arsenal, if Arsenal is ready to give that wage structure to Osimhen, fair enough. But that's what why am I coming with that statement, right, around performance bonuses, right? Because we have done deals before that has put us in our jeopardy of inflated wage structure. PSR is always hanging on our swords. You see Aston Villa wage structure right now, 80% of the revenue is being used only in player wages. Do we want that situation at United? No, right? This is where United is still keen on Gyokeres, because if Gyokeres signs, right, what 250k mein, he will be agreeing on that deal, right? But considering, I think I think एक point भी Arush where I always play two sides of the coin right now. How United will be able to pay this 350k is this season. Ericsson, Lindelof, and Johnny Evans, they have all exited the club, right? So in that process, we have saved close to 330,000 wages. Yes, 150, 120, and 67. So 337,000 wages per week we have already saved by these three exits. So if you want to use this wage on Yosiman, then fair enough. So that's why I want to put both sides of the coin. For me, I don't agree that he should be getting these wages. But if United are desperate to sign Osimhen, which we are right now, desperate to sign a striker at this point, then fair enough. I won't mind that. Okay, fair enough. I'll take some more comments. Nikhil bol rahe, we can hop on Villa to sign Amadou and Watkins. Yes. I was showing the slide as well, right? इस पे दिखा रहा हूँ, रुको मैं layout change कर लेता हूँ. I was showing this. I was showing this whole thing, right? When I was showing the slide on Ollie Watkins, right? Aston Villa के PSR issues हैं, right? So there's an opportunity that we can go for him. It can happen, and I won't mind. I know, and Arush, if you're watching, Ollie Watkins was linked with Arsenal, right? Look at the numbers here: 41 goals and 19 and 29 assists in 2 seasons. I won't mind if United go for Ollie Watkins, considering look at the status of Aston Villa in the PSR rule, right? They need to sell players, so we have an opportunity there. That's why I wanted to show this whole stat, right? All people subscribe, like, and oh, thank you so much, Nikhil. Really appreciate your support. Definitely do like the stream, everyone who's watching. Do share my channel. It's still growing. We are 250 odd subscribers right now. um Sanjay, thanks for joining. Good evening everyone from Malta. Oh, thanks so much for joining. आप किसके fan हो? Do let me know which club do you support. I'll definitely take your comments. What do you think about the whole Gyokeres situation and Mbuemo situation? Do let me know. Take my last two chats. ले लूंगा. He is in the problem. You okay? Are you talking about Vlahovic, right? But एक आरुष comment ले लेता हूँ. I will not by any means sign him. Hence, he has never been linked to our club because he's been a player to demand those wages because of how handsomely he was paid at Napoli and Turkey. Absolutely. This is where I'm coming from as well. My preference, Arush, has always been Gyokeres. He has played under Amrim, he understands the system and he has numbers to back for it. Osimhen will be another option अगर कोई striker नहीं मिला तो. But this is the risk we have with Osimhen. Inflated wage structure. अगर नहीं चलाना, it will be another one of those players that are on major books, and then we'll be having that difficulty to sell him as well. So Osimhen is a gamble, rather I would say. And this is exactly where I come from as well. I agree on this one. What was the name of United scout again? Christopher Vivel. Hemant. Christopher Vivel. Fantastic scout. He has done work at the Red Bull Group. Chelsea में भी उसने काम किया था. That's why we see a lot of common Chelsea and United names as well that pops up because of Christopher Vivel. He has done the work. He's done the work there. United का fan हूँ. Thank you so much. I'm a United fan as well. What do you think about this whole situation of Gyokeres? I want Gyokeres at United. I really hope Mbuemo ka deal be. Let's discuss Mbuemo right now. Let's discuss Mbuemo. Exactly. I exactly agree with this one. Now इस चीज पे आ जाता है, right? Let's focus on Mbuemo right now. Now with Mbuemo, right? Bryan Mbuemo has already given his green light to United. Now, the thing that I'm worried about most is this situation, right? Tottenham have signed Thomas Frank as the new manager. Now, what it means? Mbuemo, Thomas Frank would definitely like, and Spurs are in for Mbuemo. It's already declared, right, that Spurs are preparing a bid for Mbuemo, and they have the money to pay that amount. Because let's be absolutely clear here. Tottenham is a financially well-run football club, right? If they go for that bid, now it will all depend whether Mbuemo will join us or not. because the club will not hesitate to say yes to Tottenham if they pay more money. Thomas Frank has a relationship with Mbomo. Mbomo has grown under Thomas Frank, and Spurs have UCL football to offer this season. So that might be a major factor on why the deal could be in jeopardy. But in my opinion, I feel that the Mbuemo deal will happen at United because he has given his green light to United. Head of recruitment, we will. Yes, yes, yes. Fair enough. There are multiple scouts that work under that head of recruitment. Right now, Vivel is the major head scout or head recruitment. Um, uh, DM Ashby on Discord, okay, on Twitter. किस बारे में? Okay. Oh, you're a photographer. Can you please help me? Yes, I am. But मैं तो Canada में हूँ. But I can help you. Any queries? I've done fashion photography for a long time. So if you have any questions, आप Discord पे you are on Discord, right? So just ping me, man. Just ping me there. Exactly as Krishanu is mentioning, like career stream ko, the more likes we get, the more the algorithm is going to push the video. And we did discuss a lot of different points, and I was able to take a lot of your comments as well. Debasis बोल रहे हैं कि can be same set for United, don't you think? Case, can you paste your comment again? I would like to understand the context a bit more. I know we'll get head, but I would rather have Vlahovic than any day, man. I don't want Ekitike. Ekitike for 100 million for someone who has not proven numbers. Why will I go for Ekitike? 100 million, man. 100 million is a lot of money. 100 million पे आप दो स्ट्राइकर ले आ सकते हो. 100 million पे you would go nuts, man. जॉ फिलिप मटेटा और एक उसके साथ एक और फॉरवर्ड आ जाएगा एट यूनाइटेड. इट डज नॉट मेक सेंस, मैन. पासा फॉरएवर बोल रहे हैं कि ओके, इफ एम्बोमा चूजेस स्पर्स ओनली फॉर फ्रैंक, डोंट यू थिंक इट्स हाईली स्लाइटली फुलिश? स्पर्स में मैनेजर कितना टाइम में टिकता है? एग्जैक्टली. Exactly. But Thomas Frank, fair play to him, man. I mean, he deserved that step up. But the thing is, will Spurs be really um थॉमस फ्रैंक? अगर थॉमस फ्रैंक आके परफॉर्म नहीं किया तो हाई चांसेस सैक हो सकता है, बिकॉज वी हैव सीन दिस हैपन विद नूनो एस्पिरिटो सैंटो एज वेल. आई वुड बी रियली डिसअपॉइंटेड इफ यू साइन एकीटीके. एग्जैक्टली. फेयर इनफ एब्सोल्युटली. हेमंत बोल रहे हैं कि many are saying to have Spurs in this race to sign Mbuemo is nothing but a gimmick to pressurize United into paying more. Fair enough. That's also a situation, and this whole Spurs situation is a legit situation. We have to understand that they are in the mix. But I'm pretty sure that since Mbuemo has given his priority to United, United will take this deal forward. I'm thinking we might overpay 5 million or more for this Mbuemo deal to happen. And people are worried कि नहीं, हम already 62.5 pay कर चुके हैं for Cunha and already gonna pay 65 million or for Mbuemo. These deals are gonna be done in installments. No club is doing deals in cash, unlike Man City. Right? Man City is doing deals right now in full cash, and they have the revenue streams to do for it. I mean, fair play to them. They are able to do these transfers because they have the revenue stream to back it up. Their City group structure owns 10 clubs. Imagine the revenue they earn. They have the money, they can do it. Vlahovic will be cheap, cost just a 1 year on his contract, and he won't renew. I'm ready to take the punt for that price because he has his physicality and can bully defenders if you see his goal catalog. Yes, I agree. He's a good striker. He's a good striker. I will not disagree on that. Right? We have to pay the go away money now for Mbuemo. Yes, Abhijit. I think that's what it is, man. We might have to pay a little bit more to get Mbuemo. This is what it is. Ekitike's links in January, so I think there's an interest from our side. Although I'm also against to pay. Exactly. Links to hai, bhai. See, any player United is linked with 500 players in any transfer window, right? 500 players are linked to United. So, but Ekitike is a really good talent. Uh, he needs to do more to prove, man. That's what I. Mateta के साथ एक midfielder ला सकते हैं. My priority right now, and I might get a lot of hate for it, but I would rather put that money on getting a central midfielder rather than a striker this season, because we have lost control in the middle of the park, in the pivot. Bruno is not a pivot, but वो खेलना पड़ेगा उसको वहाँ पे because Amorim wants him to play. But that's what it is, man. क्या ऐश भाई फेयर प्ले टू देम तो मत ही बोलो 115 फेयर प्ले तो तेम बोलना ही नहीं चाहिए किस बारे में आई डिड नॉट प्ले फेयर प्ले 115 ओके फॉर सिटी नहीं नहीं आई थिंक यू नीड टू गो एंड डू सम रिसर्च देयर ओके मैं क्या ही अब स्पॉइलर दूं बट व्हेन आई वाज डूइंग सम रिसर्च I got to find that got I found out that how they're able to crack these deals 115 वाला डील अभी जो उनका केस चला उसको जाने दो they're able to finance those deals because they have done a lot of sales as well. I mean, Julian Alvarez का भी sale रहा है, Zinchenko का sale रहा है. They're using that money right now this season, and also like they have done good in terms of revenue. They have they have the money to back them up, and I would show again, right? And I'll tell you why, right? And I'll tell you why. I'll show this slide again for you, right? PSR issues में PSR में right now, if you see Man City are way ahead than Spurs and United in the whole. Like they are above, like they're reaching 290 million ka they have the window of opportunity. Right? If you see in the third bar here, 290. So they have the money. The numbers back it up. The finances back it up. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm gonna stay for more I think और 10 मिनट रखूंगा मैं उसके बाद I'll close the stream. So chime in all your comments and I'll take the last comments and I'll close the stream. I think United priority signing should be Brighton scout if you don't sign any other good player from Mbuemo. I would go for Baliba, man. Krishanu. You know, right? I have been speaking about this. That we need a central midfielder. A lot of creators maybe not agree with me, but my priority would have been a central midfielder because we lack that control. Let's be honest. Casemiro does not have the legs to play in the Premier League anymore. So I would have gone for Baliba this season, but it is what it is. By the way, out of topic, I'm excited to see left-hand side competition. But absolutely great point, Swapnil. Fantastic point. You haven't got my point with Brighton scout. No, I'm coming to that. Brighton. So the likes of Brighton and Bournemouth, likes of Brighton and the Bournemouth, the scouting is so good that they're able to scout these players for so less and then grow them and sell them. Their scouting is top tier. Even some of the scouts that Brentford do, there's a video on YouTube, you can check it out. Brentford also hires a lot of data analysts. They have a team of analysts that work year in, year out to provide these scouting numbers. That's why you see the likes, the new modern clubs are doing really well on the transfer market. They're able to sell them because they have really great scouting network there. I'm a Baliba Paglu. Yes, even I am. Leon will take time. Yes, Leon, we have to give Leon. I'm coming there, Swapnil. I'm excited with Diego Leon because obviously उसके compilations are very attractive, but in the Premier League the pressure is massive. अगर हमारे पास एक backup left back होता, right? And this is where we have two choices right now. Dorgo, अभी it is what it is. Patrick Dorgo is our primary left back. But if but now we have two choices, right? Either we integrate Harry Amas into the squad or send Harry Amas on for loan, or Leon is our backup left back. I would prefer that. There's a reason why Leon was bought. It's again a Christopher Vivell scouting that was done. Player अगर अच्छा है and he's coming from South America, we have seen young players from South America doing really, really well, no matter which league they go and play. I would take a punt on him at least to see him in the preseason. If he does really well in preseason, I don't see any problems that why Diego Leon is our backup. Considering Luke Shaw, I will not trust. I think Luke Shaw is more of a left centre back uh, option there. Brighton has the best scout in my opinion in terms of absolutely agree, Krishanu. Exactly, Coppola for 10 million. Up, bhai, like this, they have the great. I mean, look at Mitoma, right? When they signed Mitoma, The last 2 3 seasons, Mitoma has been absolutely fantastic. Bhai. I'm so surprised I'm so surprised that we were not linked with Mitoma as well. Fantastic technical winger. I mean, look at the players. Danny Welbeck perform कर रहा है भाई जाके. They have also signed Joao Pedro, right? Baliba, right? Like right now, Hinchelwood. I mean, Hinchelwood is also doing really, really well. I like that player a lot. Right back खेल सकता है, CDM खेल सकता है. Very direct player. Also gets in the box and scores goals for Brighton. So they have done really, really well, man. That Burger King don't speak his name. किसकी बारे में बात कर रहा था? Basa, for what will be a dream transfer window realistic, and what do you think it will look by the end of the transfer window? Okay, so this we will do a separate stream on this. We'll do a separate stream on this. I am most probably एक बड़ा collab आने वाला in the next few weeks. So do stay tuned for that. We'll do a stream specific to that. मैं ज़्यादा कुछ बोलूँगा नहीं, but I'm working on some really big collabs right now. So do stay tuned. Luke the Burger King Shaw. Oh my god, man. Luke Shaw, एक stat by the way, people who are watching, Luke Shaw has missed 4 complete seasons. अगर games मिला लो with injuries. That's why I don't trust. One MUFC. Let's see. let's see. Let's see. I hope so, but let's see. होगा धीरे धीरे बड़े बड़े कोलैब्स आने वाले. I'm pretty sure. Um, right now I'm just focusing on making good content at this point. A lot of videos are coming. एक portfolio अच्छा बनेगा ना. And then if I have all your support, then we can absolutely go crazy, because I want to create much different content than others. I want to have better football discourse. And ऐसा नहीं, I'm not gonna pose anything that I know it all, right. I always believe that the chat who is interacting also knows a lot of things, and they're also giving me so much insights and information. That's why I take a lot of your comments as well, and thank you so much for this. I really appreciate. दक्ष करते रहोगे, इसमें बताऊंगा बाद में. Vasisht is here. Thank you so much. By the way, which striker you want now? ATTK. I hope you so जाके stream like कर दो. Thanks so much for, even if you're late, it's fine, man. Sunday हो, आप busy हो, spend time with your family. Hope you're doing well. So, you can join Discord server. Discord server is it's in the link. Link is on the chat. It's pinned. आप join करो वहाँ पे. Okay, I'll take your question. Which striker you want now? ATTK? No, 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 no. ATTK don't want, man. 100 million पे तो definitely not. ATTK hardly 40-50 million का भी player नहीं है. 50 million max है. Frankfurt is just want to milk money. Even Bundesliga वाले जो admin है, उनकी YouTube admin है, they have started putting out ATTK का compilation videos. Because they know this something is gonna happen. They're gonna sell. सब हर जगह सब engagement farming चल रही है. I'm not gonna do that. I'm still hoping for Gyokeres. That's my opinion. Gyokeres signing will happen. मैं उसमें टिका हुआ हूँ शुरू से, last for since 1 month. Arsenal will go for Cisco. Gyokeres will come to United. This is what my prediction has been always. I'm gonna stick with it. If I'm wrong, it's okay. Fan opinion है. I'm no expert in transfers. My first choice for striker will be Gyokeres, Osimhen, Sesko, whoever left from. इतने options भाई नहीं है. It is what it is, man. Auckland has just entered the Bayern penalty box for the first time today. Big achievement. Fair enough. Daksh, we'll see, man. Daksh के साथ भी करेंगे. Definitely. I'll try to approach him. I hope he says yes. If he's watching. Brother has not completed 300 games, this club. Yes, yes. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, let's talk about the okay, Swapnil all bol rahe hain. Along with players and scout. Okay. Signed decent medical team. Oh man. Trust me, some of our medical rehabilitation has not been done well. I will give you an example, and let me know in the chat whether you agree or not. We rushed Ahmad and Xerxes way soon because we were short of players, but I don't think so they were fit enough to come back when they got injured. And that's why when you see when Ahmad, after that injury, came on in the second half of the season, right, he was not the same player. Ahmad was very disappointing in the Europa League final. I think we need better medical team. We need better rehabilitation facilities. I think that's what the Carrington facility needs to be improved as well. I think that's what INEOS would like to work on. So yeah, I mean, I agree with your comment here, Swapnil. I completely agree with you on this one. Gyökeres or Mateta, Osimhen if and decrease. Exactly. My primary option is Gyökeres. उसके बाद Osimhen if it decreases wages. अगर दोनों भी नहीं मिले, I'll go for Mateta. That's my weekend when free ho to PSG versus Atletico Madrid watch along kar lo. We'll get to enjoy a stream. I know, but I would like to spend some time with my wife. Outside weather is very nice. एक तो summer hardly हमको Montreal Canada में hardly summer मिलता है 3-4 महीने. I would like to spend time there. Um, but having said that, season जब शुरू हो जाएगा, right, with United games, most games will be watch along. I'll be doing the watch along. बस weekday में क्या है कि during the games it's my work day. So, but that does not mean the content will not gonna come. Content आएगा. बहुत सारे क्रिएटर से डिफरेंट कंटेंट आएगा और फुटबॉल कंटेंट आएगा. नो waffle, nothing, प्योर फुटबॉल कंटेंट आने वाला है. सो स्टे ट्यून. Snake Dembele is one of the best example of what having good medical team can. Oh, fantastic point there. Fantastic point. See, exactly. Look at the numbers by Dembele ka. When he was at Barcelona, the injury record was not good. PSG आते ही भाई 33 goals and 13 assists this season. He's in the conversation for Ballon d'Or, man. I would put him on the conversation for Ballon d'Or, right? And thank you. First of all, I would like to really acknowledge everyone who has watched the stream. I think we had the best watching numbers today. अभी तो सिर्फ 10, अभी 10 है, but at one point we are talking about 35 watchers. जबकि it's a new channel. We have just reached 250 odd subscribers right now, and I'm really loving the support. Something that I'm gonna really declare right now that कल एक वीडियो आने वाला है tomorrow, a very detailed, very football based, very detailed video on how some of the signings is gonna transform that team. So I think आपको guess पता लग गया होगा कि मैं किसके बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ, but do stay tuned. If you do not want to miss out the video notification, who was watching the chat, आप बेल आइकॉन पे क्लिक करिए, लेकिन पर्सनलाइज वो डायरेक्टली वो बाय डिफॉल्ट पर्सनलाइज पे it sets up. You need to go and select all पे करोगे, so you will get all my live stream notifications, all my community post notifications, all my video notifications, so you won't miss out on content, and all your support will help me to create more and more for everyone. Thanks so much for the support at this point. कल स्ट्रीम नहीं, मिस्टेक, आई वोंट डू स्ट्रीम वीकडेज का. मेरा शेड्यूल मैं बता देता हूँ सबको, राइट. वीकडेज पे कोई बड़ी न्यूज आई, आई थिंक थर्सडे आई माइट डू वन मोर स्ट्रीम. वो भी एक अच्छा कोलैब आने वाला है. आई एम नॉट गोना रिवील, बट होने वाला है. बट मोस्टली वीकेंड स्ट्रीम्स होंगे एंड वीकडेज पे वीडियो आएंगे. दैट्स माई पैटर्न, बिकॉज आई डू, मेरा 9 to 5 जॉब है भाई, और स्ट्रीम करूंगा तो दिक्कत हो जाएगी. बट आई कैन डू स्ट्रीम्स इन द वीकडेज, बट इट डिपेंड्स. कोई बड़ा सा ब्रेकिंग न्यूज आया तो डेफिनेटली आई डू इट, बट that's my schedule. And I want to do unique streams. If you haven't checked out my stream yesterday with Darshan, we had a fantastic stream, bhai. Maza aa gaya kal. We selected a Liverpool 11 without Liverpool players. And वो बहुत मजा आया. We selected 18 players from 18 or 19 Premier League clubs and created the team. It was a fantastic session. आप जाके check out करिए if you haven't checked out. Let me see if any more comments. Exactly. I think this is it. This is the live stream that I wanted to do. Obviously, as Krishan was mentioning, sub all में जाके click करिए on the bell icon so that you will get the notification. Also join Discord. उसपे सारे आपको मेरे वीडियो अपडेट्स, क्या which content I'm working on as well, वो सारे अपडेट्स मैं वहाँ पे आपको दूंगा. Don't worry, it's a thriving community. And thanks for everyone who's joined the stream. We had a fantastic watching today. We discussed so many different striker options. But again, before closing the stream, right, I want to make the statement absolutely clear. As fans, we need to be absolutely patient with whatever is happening with Viktor Gyokeres situation. Viktor Gyokeres has preferred Arsenal due to UCL football. That does not mean he has said no to United. Fabrizio का पोस्ट में बोला हुआ है कि INEOS is still keen on the deal. They are keen on the deal because there is still no rejection happened from the agent side or the player side. And we have to accept our situation. We do not have UCL football to offer. That's why we have to monitor this deal. If Arsenal signs Sesko, we have a free run at Gyokeres, and then I don't think so Gyokeres will have any hesitation to come and join United. That's my opinion. I'm still hopeful 25 to 30 or 40% chances मुझे अभी भी लग रहे हैं कि Gyokeres will come to United. But hey, this is a transfer window, fantastic transfer window, dramatic transfer window. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for the support tonight. कल वीडियो आने वाला है. डू लुक फॉरवर्ड. आई वांट सब कि आप कमेंट करो उस वीडियोस पे एंड लाइक करो. बहुत मेहनत की है मैंने. आई वर्क डे एंड नाइट फॉर दैट वीडियो, सो डू चेक आउट. थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग. आई एम गोना टेक द लास्ट कमेंट. मैडी का, ये प्लेयर्स से ज्यादा एजेंट्स. एग्जैक्टली मैन, दिस इज ऑल द एजेंट गेम. Agents and also the clubs who are dealing with Fabrizio and all the journalists as well, they all work it out to inflate the wages, and this is the world we are living in, man. So that's it. That's the stream. Thank you so much. It was a very successful stream. Thank you so much, and hope you're doing well, and hope you like, share, and subscribe the channel. And thanks for joining. Bye bye.